you ever heard anyone say, oh, these people who spend more than me, well, they're just greedy. And yet at the same time, they'll look at somebody else and say, somebody who spends less than them, and it's like, oh, these people are so cheap. And you see, we all tend to kind of base our own perceptions of the world around what we do. And those who do more than us, well, there's a negative for that reason. Those who do less of us, well, there's a negative for that reason. No, only where I am, that's the proper amount. And that really came to mind when learning Daf 83 of Eruvin, when talking about the amount that we're supposed to give in challah. When we're supposed to have to give a portion of our dough to the Kohen in order to eat, we talk about like how much you need to be eating, how much you need to be making in order to be giving this certain amount to the Kohen. And there's a comment which I thought was really interesting. It's like, this is the amount of food that is really proper for a person to be eating. And it seemed to have like a very narrow little window of standards, like around this amount. And if you have more than that, well, then you know what? You're really a glutton. If you're eating these amounts, you're just in the realms of gluttony. And if you've less than that, you know what? You could be suffering from digestional problems. You're probably not taking care of your basic health. And it seemed like we were saying that, you know what? There's a clear standard that really is going to apply to just about everybody within a fairly narrow window. And I thought it was an interesting context to be putting the whole thing in, is about saying that how little amount of room we have for different perspective, different amounts, different ways that people eat. And we're saying like, this is what a real man's portion is sort of the context of the whole discussion. I thought that was an interesting way of putting it.